Hey there, everyone. For this money assignment, we're going to start by step number 1, download the money file. And just to give you some context for this assignment, Money is a kid robot figure that is blank that people can then make their own design on. And so we're going to be doing something really similar to this, except flat on a screen. Step number 2 is go to photopea.com. And you're going to find your money download wherever it is in your downloads folder on your computer. And you're just going to click and drag that money JPEG and let go, drop it into the Photopea workspace. Just as a heads up, as I'm going through this video, I'm gonna be sort of like rushing through it, going through how to use all of the tools that you'll need in order to successfully do this assignment. But you choose what kind of character you want your money to have. So like any kind of character, any kind of design is great for this. Over here is the layers panel, and a reminder that whenever we're working in Photopea, we're literally editing and making changes in layers that stack up on top of each other. One best practice is to always duplicate the background layer so that you're not making edits directly on that original picture. Okay, and a reminder that the picture that the layer that I'm currently working on, it should be dark gray selected. I'm gonna start by choosing some colors to decorate my money with. You're gonna click this box down here. It might be white on your screen. Mine is pink because I already chose that color. But click that box. It's gonna open up the color picker, and you choose whatever color works for the design that you're planning to do. From there, I'm gonna find the gradient tool and I'm gonna click and hold down and select the paint bucket tool. With the paint bucket tool, I'm able to just click and add color to different sections of my image. I'm gonna select a different color for the head, so same thing, clicking on the color picker and choosing a different color. Make sure you're on your paint bucket and click to fill it in. A few reminders for when we're working in Photopea. If you mess something up, you can just go up to edit, step backwards, edit step forwards. You can also literally see the history. You can actually see every single change that you made in this panel right here that's called the history panel. So you can just click to go back in time to like when you first open the document, for example. So if you've been working for a while, you make a bunch of mistakes, you can easily go back and see your work before that. A reminder also that when we're working in Photoshop, or Photopea, sorry, we want to constantly be saving our work. Nothing gets auto-saved, so if this tab gets closed, if your internet goes out, none of your work will be saved, unless you go up to File, and save it as a PSD, save it as a Photoshop file. From here, this file will end up in your downloads, and if for whatever reason you lose your work, you're able to just drag this back in to a new Photopea window, and your work will open back up with all of the layers. I'm gonna create a new layer, and I'm just gonna double click and name it Face. And I'm gonna select the brush tool in order to paint like my eyes and nose onto my money. I'm gonna change the color again. I'll make the face on this particular creation pink, I guess. And I'm gonna click up here to choose my brush and brush size. So there's actually a bunch of different brush options. Some of them are pretty interesting and you might wanna experiment with some of them. So you can see that different brushes do interesting things. I'm just gonna go with like a normal brush and I'm gonna change the size up here. The hardness changes the edge of it, so you might wanna experiment with that also. I'm just gonna click to close that window. And I'm just gonna really quickly make some eyes and a nose and a mouth. Wow, what a face. So there's some interesting things that we have going on here. With your face layer, you're able to click the eyeball to hide it, see what it looked like before. If you hate it, you can also click and hold down on the brush tool and select the eraser tool. And right now I'm on my face layer, so I'm able to literally just like erase only from that one layer, which can be really convenient. That's one reason why it's really convenient to work in layers. I want to show a few other things that people might want to do. A lot of times when people are working on this character, they like to erase the ears. And so if you want to erase your ears, the ears are on the background copy layer, so you'll have to go back to that layer. And if I were you, I think the easiest thing would just be, where is it? Oh, would just be selecting the brush tool, selecting the color white. Like make sure it's actually white. And from there, you're able to just paint over the ears. Okay, so this creation that I've made, it does not look good. Your finished money, it should look way better than this. Remember that you're going off of these for what the finished thing could look something like. When you're done with your money, you're gonna go up to File, save it as a Photoshop file one more time, just to make sure that you have like your finished product saved with the layers. And then you're gonna go up to File, export it as a JPEG. Yes. And the JPEG is the file that you're gonna be turning in on Google Classroom. Good luck with your money. I'm looking forward to seeing your creations.